Bam! Going live. Welcome to the stream tonight, guys. Pro Se Legal School. We provide the tools you need to take care of the problems. And we have another YouTube channel too now called Coach's Kitchen. So you guys should head over there and subscribe to that so I can start getting the body count over there. And Coach's Kitchen, we're going to be having recipes and showing you how to cook stuff and the Ninja Foodie. We also have a kids corner in Coach's Kitchen where kids will be sending in videos of them making their favorite recipes and stuff. So that's going to be real cool. Okay, so let's just. I'm trying to be all fancy Dan here and get this Instagram thing set up. But I know they said it's always a little more complicated than they say it's going to be. Well, we're just going to roll ahead and get this done. Welcome to the stream tonight, Frederick. Well, thank you for that. Because they've been trying to. I don't want people to know. But it don't matter because people find out anyway. Okay, people finding out anyway. So in tonight's stream, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about that new package that we got together. And this new package is designed to help you get back in your home after the foreclosure process. And it doesn't matter how long ago it was. It does not matter how long ago it was. And we'll get into why on that later. But welcome to the show. So y'all know by now that you didn't lose your home. It was stolen from you. And what we're learning here is how to fight back with the post-foreclosure writ of Mandamus. Actually, I changed the name to Foreclosure Eviction. Oh. So if you're ever locked out of your house, this is going to be the last time. This is going to be the last time if you're locked out of your house in tears, if you were forced out of your home by the sheriff's, by paperwork or by lies, or if you were told by an attorney that there was nothing that can be done until after the foreclosure. I want you to stay with me. Stay with me because today I'm going to introduce, and I already did it once or twice, but we're introducing it again. The lawsuit package that's already helping homeowners face who are forced out of the house. This package is helping them reverse the illegal evictions and reclaim what's theirs. This package is also designed to help you challenge the mortgage loan before you're in default, before you're in trouble, before you have any problems. How about that? Huh? Could you challenge the mortgage loan before you have problems? Wow. Yep. I'm Coach Neighbors, founder of Pro Se Legal School, and this is not a theory live stream. This is real strategy, real stories, and real documents that you get to file. Now, let me tell you why this package, let me tell you why this package even got created. Why I created this package. I went through the system. I was lied to. The court ignored my pleadings. The attorneys played games. And every door I knocked on said the same thing: you're too late. You're too late. Come back after the foreclosure and I help you. What the hell are you going to do after the foreclosure? Okay. But here's the truth that most people never hear. You're not too late. The court never had jurisdiction to begin with. Uh-huh. That's where the mandamus comes in. And not just one document version like the attorneys hand you for $3,000 to $7,000. This one comes with a counterclaim. A counterclaim, a $200 million counterclaim that you file in a case. Oh, wait. Before you file this puppy, before you file a counterclaim, you need to add the state, the judge, the attorneys, the eviction players to the counterclaim as plaintiffs. Bam! I bet the attorney never told you could do that. Add them all to their own action using a counterclaim. Now, they're not going to be able to answer to it anyway. People get all maxed out about filing stuff in state court. The only reason we file anything in state court is to crush the state court process. That's the only reason. We're not litigating nothing on state court. I don't give a crap. People tell me, oh, well, it doesn't have any case laws for my state. That's because your state is the one stealing your property. Think about it. The state is the one that has that registered your deed in their office, violating the law, because the law says the statute they're supposed to follow to make this shit fair for us. They're supposed to deliver your deed, and it's not conveyed yada 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 until it's delivered. But they do what they call their constructive delivery, and they register your deed in their office. And that registration allows the first illegal lien to be put on your property. And most people don't even know that the first illegal lien was the mortgage lien. I said it. The first illegal lien that was put on your property was the mortgage lien. Now, I'm not that smart. All right. So think about it like this. If there were several people who own property, in order for that lien to be valid, all those owners have to be present to sign, right? I'm sorry, I'm answering myself. Y'all taking too long. Okay, so the fact that they accepted the signature from y'all happy asses proved that you own that shit already, and I smell stink. Oh. Okay, so, I had a couple attorneys get up in my face. They don't really like hearing this stuff that I got to share. So I asked them. And I told them, look, I played football in college in the 80s. I boxed after college for several years. Those are two things not smart people do. But I had to keep it simple. So let me ask you a question, Mr. Attorney, man, woman. Woman, man or woman. My question is, if your deed was not registered in the office, would they be able to verify that there was a mortgage lien against your house? And would they be able to verify that you owed them money? Think about it. Bam. That's powerful. So people always, 100 million, 200 million. Okay. So you can put 900 million on there. And you can demand it in gold. None of that's worth getting your damn deed out of their office and forcing them to deliver your deed like the law says they're supposed to do. Oh. So let's just talk legal strategies for a second. Okay. Most foreclosures happen in administrative courts, not constitutional ones. Well, I'll okay, let's just go with the research here, okay? That means you were processed not judged. You were processed, not judged. They use the local rules. The local rules are made up in each location by the Supreme Court. That's why we added Supreme Court in the supplemental pleading, if you can't find nobody else to add. Okay, so the local rules are not connected to the Constitution. They're not connected to anything except these people's pocketbooks. They ignored your due process, and they push you out with their fraud layered in paperwork. Fraud layered in paperwork. Yeah, I like the way that sounds when I put that, because that's, it's actually a little more than paperwork, but we'll leave it at that. The foreclosure eviction writ of mandamus does three critical things. It exposes the judicial fraud that got you evicted. And how does it do that? Okay, so in short, when you add a constitutional statement of emergency to the paperwork, it gets sent up to the next court, and all of the administrative crap gets stripped from it, and the court is forced to rule only on the constitutional issues. Oh, that's powerful. I wonder why the attorney didn't share that with y'all. Now, the judge, the state, all of the players that's bringing this forward are added to their own stuff in the counterclaim, and now they have to respond. And if you want to really be a butthead, you can add the attorneys or the judge's property to your claim as damages, because none of them have immunity. None of the players that involved in stealing your property due foreclosure or property tax have immunity. They do not have immunity. If you check the stuff, it says they have qualified immunity for judicial functions. Well, what do you have to do to qualify? Then one, you got to be in damn judicial function. Okay, that's just then you got to follow the Constitution. Okay, well, both those are out. Okay, so this package also includes that counterclaim to strike back inside the case they filed against you. Bam! Did your attorney tell you could do that? I don't think so. We having fun tonight. So what exactly do you get in this lawsuit package? And this is a writ of mandamus lawsuit package. You get the writ of mandamus with the constitutional emergency statement in it that strips away. Okay, sorry, I don't have to go back over the top, y'all. Oh, okay. You also get the counterclaim that you'll be naming the judge and attorney. You probably that should be first, but the power of this is in the mandamus. Then you get affidavit. You get affidavit of denial of corporate existence, which removes you from the statutes and codes. There's 7 documents in this. You get a motion for re-entry, demanding that they dismiss that stuff and let you back in your house. You also are challenging the jurisdiction. You get a certificate formatted for email submission, and you get private access to the coaching group. Now, in the mandamus packages, they're brand new. You also get one-on-one coaching with me at this point until I get so busy that I have to take it over to a Zoom or whatever. This package is going to be a new bomb, and I want to make sure that I'm working close with people who are using it so that we can make sure that Now, unlike traditional packages, you can adapt these packages are adapted in real time based on how the judges and attorneys respond. The real-time feedback that I get from people help put this program together so we're able to punch these people in the face based off of what they're actually doing or did or what we think they're going to do or what they'd like to do. Oh, yeah, we can do the do if we need to. Now, you're not going through this alone. Now, you'll be added to the private coaching group on Twitter page at neighbors_coach. And that's where we post updates, strategy tweaks, and language adjustments based off of, y'all got it, that real-time feedback from people just like you who are kicking these people in the butt, in the face, somewhere, I don't care, in the leg. We don't believe in set it and forget it lawsuit. We believe in real-time corrections, and we give them to you. Now, let me be clear. What can this let me be clear. This is not a magic wand. This is a legal weapon. It is. If you watch the update instructional video, do what you need to do your homework, and learn how to use it. It's a legal weapon, but you have to swing it. You have to get the stuff filed, jump through a couple of hoops, and this program is structured. They can't respond. The state players cannot respond to anything that you file from me in state court. They can't. They cannot respond, and I'll tell you why. I ain't gonna leave you hanging very long today. Okay, sorry. They can't respond because we use federal case law and federal acts. The federal acts bring criminal liability to the table for these fools. They can't respond to federal case law with statutes and code. BS. It don't work like that. You can file higher court case law and lower court, but you can't respond to, the check down just kicked their ass. Some of these people who didn't understand what they were doing, invested in the program, allowed them to move it over to federal court. And they allowed them to do that because they filed and they went and sat down. And then they didn't worry about, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. And then when they told them it moved over to federal court, they thought their lawsuit was moved over in federal court. Well, it was, but it was behind the attorney's BS. And so here's the problem with that anyway. We already started at the top of at the gate that these fools can't respond to nothing that we file in state court. Even if they move it to federal, which they can't do, they can't move it. The defendants can't move, no. Okay, so let's just get around that because I'm about to. It only takes 2 seconds to Google. Can they move this over? You can Google it. No. Can the defendant move a case? No. Okay, but they do. They moved it. They got it over here. Yay. Their asses still can't respond. They still can't respond because they don't have a federal bar card. You got one. You bought it off my website for $75. If not, you better hop your ass over there and get it. Okay, sorry. I'm getting a little bossy. They can't respond. They can't respond to federal case law and federal acts with statutes and codes, not even in federal court. Okay? And I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that I have not seen a federal attorney yet that want to stick his or her ass on the line facing my stuff. I don't think so. I don't think so. They can look at the stuff you bring to the table and they know that this is going to drag their shit out. And they don't like that. They don't like it dragged out. They need to hurry up and follow those local rules and hurry up and get your shit through here and out the door so they get more people in here because they're going on vacation and then you pay for their summer home and their boat and their stocks that they have in the prison system. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay, so what we got here gives you something 95% of people never had. 95% of people never have what you have opportunity to invest in right here. 95. Okay, I said that. I'm going to say it like 9 more times. Okay, sorry. Okay, so a way to reverse the eviction based on due process violations. Okay, so this is what makes my stuff pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not that smart. So I have to line this shit out so I can understand it. That means it's easy for y'all to understand. Y'all, some of y'all smarter than me. Some of you. Some. Okay, but the challenge is to get your head out of their conventional bullshit that has limitations. Sorry, I'm worked up, so we just going. Okay, that's the challenge I have with a lot of people. It's getting your head out of their conventional bullshit. Okay, that has limitations. Oh, but it don't have state case. Okay, state's the one stealing your shit. We're not going to do nothing in state except crush that shit, and then move your happy ass over here and demand that the federal court order these assholes to the settlement table. No, we don't have no demand for trial. The settlement conference. We're demanding settlement conference. You know why? Because they can't answer to the shit we file in state court. They can't answer to the shit you file in federal court, even if they had a federal attorney. Oh, one lady said, well, there's not much case law in there. Lady, when you come to the table with the facts, you don't need that other shit. You don't. You don't need that other shit when you come to the table with the facts. And ain't nobody arguing it. Ain't no. They don't have a damn thing to say on none of my packages, let alone the premium packages. Okay. I ain't, and so doing what makes sense. Does it make sense to you? Oh, but I'm not an attorney. Oh, hell no. No, I know you're not. That's why I'm asking you. Does it make sense? Because what the damn attorney's telling you to do over there don't make no damn sense. I mean, somebody help me. What the attorney is telling you to do, don't come back when they're done with the foreclosure and we'll help you. Or the attorney signed to help you and threw your ass under on the railroad tracks, okay, in the end. You know why that happened? Because their attorney is helping their friends down the street do the same shit that they're doing to you. So they get each other's back and they sign. And I don't know what the percentage is, but I do know this. The attorney that you paid to help you automatically gets a percentage of what they steal from your ass in the end for throwing your ass under the bus. If you hired an attorney to help you, ask them. And when you do, make sure you look right in their face, right in their eyes, because I don't lie. I don't give a shit. I don't lie. So what we're putting together here is a program to reverse the eviction process, a way to add the players to the case, the judge, the attorney, and the state. Okay, so once you do that, in my understanding, that they can't litigate a case they're a party to. They can't represent each other from the same corporation, and they can't represent themselves because they're considered a corporation. So just adding their ass to the counterclaim, oh, I don't see how they're gonna get out of that one right there. Okay, so People say, oh, how many, wait, how many wins? No, wait, I'm not an attorney. What the hell did your attorney tell you? They told you you're going to win a whole bunch of shit. And yeah, now you're, okay, but here's the thing. When you add them to their own shit, I don't know, and then sue their ass in federal court, and then demand the federal court judge order their asses to the settlement table because they can't respond to nothing, even over there. Oh, I know. Coach, the judge ain't going to do that. I know. Already told y'all ass the judge is, this ain't my first rodeo. But let me ask you something. The answer to this question is why we call this pro se legal school. We train warriors, not victims. Okay, the federal judge, see, he's not going to order them to the settlement table for $200 million. What I also know is that the federal judge is not going to provide a finding of facts and conclusions of law when they do the ruling. Oh, wait, I'm in federal court. Everything's good. It's fair. Y'all ass need to keep up. You need to keep up. As soon as the judge, not on a state level, because we ain't got time to play around over there, okay? We don't have time to play around over there with that shit. On the federal level, as soon as the judge, then you can use the supplemental pleading or to add the judge to, or if you want to be an asshole, you can just file another lawsuit against the judge for helping them. And now the focus is on that illegal administrative bullshit that everybody's been going through. Oh, every day someone writes me and says, I haven't seen my kids smile since we left that house. One lady said, my dog still barks when we drive past our old block. My life fell apart the day the sheriff showed up. These are things that, well, usually when I hear these things, I tell people you need to get your ass out of their conventional bullshit because you're looking behind you. I mean, no offense to anybody who went through this, okay? I'm not, it's a hell of a lot of stress. I'm not downplaying it, but I'm a coach. You want to be on my team, you need to see yourself getting this shit done and kicking their ass. I got the ball right here and the game plan. All you got to do is just read that shit and go over there and stick it in their face, okay? But when you stick it in their face, you can't go in there talking all soft and acting. No, hell no. I told Coach Jim, when you take that writ down there and stick it in their face, you need to be talking trash. She's like, really? Hell yeah. You need to be talking trash. Because here's the thing. You can bring the badass fire to the table, okay? But if you don't look like you're gonna pull a trigger or light the end of that damn thing, whatever, ain't nobody scared of your ass. Ain't nobody scared of your ass. They already been beating you in the face and sending your ass home crying just about every time you go down there. And then you show up with the fire and you still have the same attitude as the other person that showed up last week or the week before, they got their ass beat. It's time to talk some trash when you show up with my stuff because you're about to kick somebody's ass. That's all I got to say. It's time to talk trash. My guarantee, when I people tell me, what guarantee attorney give you? Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I got one for you, though. Okay, because I ain't trying to skate the stinging question and issue or none of that shit. My guarantee is if you do this right, you're going to learn how to have fun. I am not lying. You're going to learn how to have fun. And that fun will start when you see their ass go to the back room and come out with the supervisor after they've been talking shit to you for the last whatever and treating you like you need to pack your shit and get out of their house. And that shit change, you're going to start having fun. I tell people, call the attorneys. I make little scripts from the lawsuit package and stuff out of that document that I like to have. And I had people call their ass every day. You know, after the first day I saw your name shows up, then the gatekeeper's gonna put your ass on the email, on the voicemail thing. And then you just leave a voicemail every day. If those people know that your ass is gonna be a pain in their butt, they don't have time for you. Because they have so many people who are scared and just pack up their shit and walk away so they don't get embarrassed and have all of, Oh, but you know what? Everybody already knows. Once they registered your shit and they registered the association, that allowed it to be all over and then they got a land bank. They got the shit registered in the land bank too. They just waiting to get your ass off the property so they can sell that shit. Oh, wait. I bet you didn't know that the state already has a lien against your property, an additional lien against the property, not the first one that's only signed by you. That's supposed to. Okay, the state has another lien against your property to pay back the federal government for. You wonder why they like to get your property registered in their shit? Go check it out. Y'all don't think I know what I'm talking about? Go and check it out. Now, the fact that these people all said these things helped me figure out what we need to do. We include affidavit of harm in this package because what they did to you isn't just unlawful, it's inhuman. It's inhuman to just kick you out on the street. Some people get kicked out of their house with the bag of clothes and stuff they could carry. They get kicked out of their house with a bag of clothes and stuff they can carry. That's sad. That's sad because the house was paid for with their signature when they signed that shit at the gate. And then after you left the table, they stamp pay to the order of on that and they processed, the real estate deed fraud. Real estate deed fraud part of the program. They stamp pay to the order of on it and process that shit through the Federal Reserve for electronic credit. Now, Modern Money Mechanics said that, and this is a publication put out by these dudes who know way more about the fracking banking system than I do. It's almost sounding like I said something else, didn't I? Fracking banking system, that's what they call it. And they said that these fools get 9 times the amount that went into a demand deposit account. Oh, wait. They got paid 9 times. How they going to be broke? And then they got paid one more time when you paid them. I'm just going to say you paid them because the way they have that shit structured where you had to pay for 49 years is total bullshit and part of a RICO system, whatever. So, which said they got paid 9 times. You paid them. And then since you didn't pay them all the money they wanted, then they decided they was going to take it back. So 9 times now, because the 9 times, and yours 10 times, and then they claim it on their taxes. Corporate at the end of the corporate year, claim it on the taxes, write it off the insurance. So that's 10, 11, 12. That's 2 more times. I don't know. I think I'm keeping up with it. 2 more times. And then they sell your shit. They take your shit and they sell your shit. so they could do it all over again. Oh, but wait, they don't pay you back what you paid or half or something. You just get a backpack and a trash bag, and then the police come and tell you your ass to get off the property. Now you have a right to demand the court acknowledge the trauma and correct it. If this speaks to you and you want to get back in the game, not just grieve and feel sorry for yourself, go to winningcourtnow.com. It's going across the bottom of the screen right there, and make your investment in the foreclosure, eviction, writ, and mandamus lawsuit package right now. It's normally $10K. I know. What the hell, coach? Yeah. Or you can pay $3 to $7 from the traditional attorneys over there. Y'all really know how I feel about them. All right. And then end up with the check down because of the flaws in their shit. You can get this package. It's at half price for $5K. Comes with coaching included. I think we have 1,800 legal training videos on the YouTube channel. You'll get instant access to the documents, and my team will help you get into the coaching group. This package is all you need to start your own business too. Yep. You start your own business, jamming up some people at the gate with coaching in the background back there. Okay, so you didn't lose your house. They used unlawful process to steal it. This lawsuit is your declaration that you know your rights and you ain't putting up with their shit no more. This is the best that I have for these problems, because this one here takes care of several problems. And you'll be ready to punch their ass in the face. I'm Coach Neighbor. This is Pro Se Legal School. And you guys need to click that shit and get started right now. Yeah, I think they've been kind of messing with me a little bit, Frederick, here, because the notifications don't go out like they're supposed to. It shows on my side that everything's good, but it really doesn't matter a whole bunch, because when I get done here, I want to put this in Spike and chop it up and make about 20 videos out of it and start posting it. So they can do all that stuff they want to, and I'm going to find a way to get around it. Welcome to the program, Solar. Good evening, Eddie from Florida. Welcome to the program. Now, I'm going to get on out here and get to work. It's been a long day working on, actually, the other YouTube channel. You guys should get over there, Coach's Kitchen, and check out what we're doing there. Subscribe to the channel. We only got a couple of videos on it, but we're getting it worked out. So head over to Coach's Kitchen and click that bell and subscribe and do all those things over there too. So thank you guys for the value, sharing your time. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bam.